everyone, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Last episode, we got this message from Steven from Dadmazon, and I want to see what this is about. Hey, this is Steven from Dadmazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay, yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. Put on pants. Okay. Run through the finish line. That's dad tip 41. I just said dab. Oh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Uh-oh. Is it not socks? Okay, that's definitely not socks. Okay, that's kind of good. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies? You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. It's Damien's butterflies. No, we're not giving the box to Amanda. We're gonna give it to Damien. I should take it over to him. We're not stealing his mail. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Mist, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how'd you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay, anyways, I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? He's gonna put them on his wall. Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Mysticmist. No, it's not. We've seen his butterflies. Sure. Damien leads me into a study where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't quite ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment of this one is nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes, that's a blue morpho. One of my favorites, too. He hands a small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. You're giving take this? I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. That's one of your favorites too. He's so nice. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Haha, I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Yeah, I feel that too. Nonsense, you have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? He likes our hands? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Mystic. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Try not to make assumptions about people. That's Dad Tip 78. Wow, they were like, oh, you enjoyed your date with Damien? Guess what? Boom! He's gonna give you another event. Okay, so we have Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert, and Hugo to go through. And we've already gone on a date with Joseph and Damien, so that's gonna be our second dates. Let's go with... You know what? Let's finish this row. Let's go with Hugo. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. On Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. He paints his miniature. He's totally a D&D player, guys. He's totally a D&D player. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles! Straight to the point. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. That's sweet. I like that. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. I see. Well, let's go on our first date with Hugo. You can't beat the whammy bar. That's Dad Tip 32. Eat a balanced meal every day that includes vegetables. I navigate to Hugo's Dad Book page and type out a message. Hello, Hugo. Hi, Hugo. Great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me. I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. You know, I'm feeling a lot of pressure from his message, man. He's like, I'd appreciate the help, but you don't have to. But also, I'm gonna be suffering if you don't. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how's middle school for you?
Aww.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. There's nothing really out of the ordinary for me. I had friends who... Oh no, they all wronged me. In some way, shape, or form. They were terrible to me. Oh no! And wait, I was terrible to them too. It's all rushing back to me. Middle school was awful. I'd repressed it for so long. Dad, did we just have a breakthrough? I think we did. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one that saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What? Are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't put that fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Yeah. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down in the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. Hi, Hugo. I'm so glad that you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know, it's the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Whoa. Great, well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. The classes start filling into the aquarium and Hugo hands out massive stapled packs of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. These kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on Old Man and the Sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Yes. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That one right there is lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Wow. Their spines are venomous too. Nature is hardcore. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumping-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool! Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Uh-oh. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... Uh-oh. American longfin, blue-nosed wigglyfish, humphead wrasse. I feel like American longfin sounds the most plausible as a fish, but I feel like this one might be the one. Maybe this is just a red herring. Maybe it's like, oh, this looks like it wouldn't be correct, but maybe it is. I'm gonna say American longfin, though.
Oh.
Yeah? Did you know that? Did you know that? Psychiatric fish trivia, paranormal fish trivia, political fish trivia, paranormal. This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular belief, is not actually a vampire? That's the vampire fish.
Hmm?
Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes.
Oh.
That's a clownfish. Oh no! He hated that. Right. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Oh no, I made Hugo so upset. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who start fighting over Capri-Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Well, you just made a terrible impression on him. Wow. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. No. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? Let's say we can learn a great deal. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Mystic. Oh yay, he liked it! We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing that the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Mystic? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm too scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs can only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. Feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you get to learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some sea urchins to feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan! Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in that bag? Textbooks? Wanna tell me what's really in that bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to... I'm not gonna say that! I'm gonna say we don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back to the touch tank. Now! You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes. Well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see 'em. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us. Yes. Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered in the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle giving birth! Hey. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They all jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. In the same day?! Man, we thought we had hard. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. Oh. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand in every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But still, I don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Hey. Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Our group of kids runs around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't so bad. Huh? Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure! What? Wait, just kidding, it's very bad! Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was that unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody! I have an announcement! The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're going to live in my closet. Look, I just don't have the time to argue about this. We're gonna get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Well-known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Lay down the law, try to relate to her, bribe her. Let's bribe her. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have. No, don't do that! Examining each bill. Okay, well I have 12 and some change, and there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the 8 later and we have a deal. We moved to shake on our agreement before I suddenly realized that there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh, jeez. Okay. Block that bird! How? Oh, get out of here! Oh, get out of here! Oh, get out of here! Oh my gosh, I can't believe the money bribe worked! Get out of here, penguins! I love how they all have bow ties! That makes me happy. Oh my gosh, I'm not even letting them get near the door. I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here, penguins! Look at Molly, behind the rock. She's like, oh, I'm gonna get 20 bucks. Get out of here, penguins! Get out of here, penguins! Get out of here! Don't come near this door! Don't come near this door! Get out of here! No! Oh my god! Drive that team! No! A penguin escaped! Oh, poop! Oh no! Mission complete! Some penguins escaped! No! 5 penguins escaped! Oh no! We got an S! Wait, is it okay that 5 escaped? Can we just pretend that they left the door unlocked? Obviously, so it was their fault. Yep! Woo! Glad that's over. Just in time to... Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey.
That's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me 8!
Sweet manchego.
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Mystic, did you just bribe a child? Yes? I don't know what she's talking about. You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. I bribed a child. You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. Oh my god, with the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. Hugo's gonna hate me! As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Mystic, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Whoa! I love cheese boards. I'm all about cheese boards. There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. Yeah, let's say that. Great. Well, I gotta make sure that the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. He liked that! I walk inside and find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Where are you, Amanda? Before I know it, Amanda pops through the front door. Oh! What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Aw.
We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw.
Hey.
You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
Huh.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Trust no one. Date complete. I think we got a B. I'm gonna say a B. Look at that. Look at our points. We got an A.
Behavior.
Even better than what I thought. Nice, seahorse. Seahorse.
Welcome.
Wow.
Dads.
That was this episode of Dream Daddy. I guess Craig is messaging us. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well, we'll figure out why Craig has the runs in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I will see you in the next episode of Dream Daddy. Bye bye!